What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Soul Free Experience. This channel is called Ready, Set, Soul Free. And if you found your way to this channel, or this channel somehow found its way to you, know that the universe makes no mistakes and it was meant to be. I was meant to be speaking to you. You were meant to be speaking to me. Our energies were meant to intertwine in some way, shape, or form because the divine says so. There's a greater power beyond us. There's a greater power outside of us. There's a greater power inside of us. And it does move everything that we know and even things that we don't know, everything that we see and even things that we don't see. So welcome to the Soul Free Experience. And I'm Soul Free. So what I want to talk to you guys about today, if you found yourself here, is how we become so caught up in our human experience that we forget that we are essentially just spiritual beings. And if you are a person who feels like a spiritual being having a human experience, then more than likely that is one of the pillars of reasons why you and I are connected here today on this channel. I myself too identify as a spiritual being who is embodying a human body, this meat suit, right? And sometimes when we navigate in this world by ourselves and we let the instrument that is our brain start to master the moments versus us mastering it so that we can use it as an instrument to master the moment, we get, I don't know if afraid is the right word, but I can say sometimes, oftentimes in my past, not so much today, I would feel so alone, but not lonely. And there were times where in my logical mind, that solitude was peaceful. And there were times in my creative mind, that solitude was scary. But there was something about always being able to be mindful, to find a sense of wholeness, to connect with the world around me, to make me feel like I was a part of the world, like I was just on the ground, be it coming into nature like this, which I do a lot, and a lot of my content coming in the future, y'all probably see these types of settings, be it that I be on vacation or that I'm just finding time to talk to y'all during one of my meditation sessions. Here's a great book that I am reading. I don't want to promote it right now because, it's a great resource. It's called Modern Mindfulness. And this is by Rohan Gutanalik. I'm sorry, Rohan Gutanalik. I have trouble pronouncing that last name always. But it's a great book, and it just talks about how we're not going to escape what's emerging in technology as far as the world is. But like Prince said, get on the technology, don't let it get on you. So in some ways, we've become such a fast-paced culture that we lose our identities in a lot of the advertisements, a lot of the social structures, a lot of the conversations that are happening around us, rather than really going back inside of ourselves. And in moments where you feel like it's cyclical and you have to force yourself to get back inside of yourself, is the moment that you'll find it's scary to be in that solitude, because a part of you is creative in that sense, and the creative part of you in that sense is exploring and experiencing something that it's been detached from for so long, because you've been attached to so many things outside of you. I know that I've been in situations where being vulnerable felt freeing, and then I've been in situations where being vulnerable felt dangerous. And the difference between the two was, when it felt freeing, I had been inside of myself for a long time, and periods and spurts of life that happens to me often, especially because I served a decade in the United States Army, active duty as an 11 Bravo, and I kind of moved up those ranks in the administrative arena very quickly. But when I got discharged and I transitioned to civilian life, I'm in year 4, but it's still an effort, Um, I just think about the people who were brave enough to wake up, from the game that is life. And a lot of people will call people who are suicidal selfish, but I challenge them to take another angle at that perspective. And this could be a conversation, this could be a great video in the future of this, grounding experience where we just connect and relate on esoteric things and how we feel about them versus the education of them, because everyone has their own perspective and everyone has their own perception, two different things that make up one mind. And I don't know where you are in yours, and I'm sure that you'll learn later on where I am in mine, but they don't always have to have confluence in order to be useful. And I just want to be another perspective that you can use to help you feel safe, maybe help you relate in this very, very vast and quick world where we're experiencing everything and hardly ever get to experience ourselves. The most complicated and beautiful piece of technology, that is us, that is you, that is me, that is I, that is we, that is our. The interconnectedness that we all have, that we can't find in all this separation, it's a big part of my mission. It's a big part of why I exist. And my calling particularly, where I had to pick up the mantle and just start doing this stuff. Just start letting the stream of consciousness flow through me, be it where I'm in a conversation with a person and I could be doing worldly things like working towards getting a vehicle or putting together a nice fly outfit to step out with some friends, which I very seldomly do. I like to be alone a lot, but I find myself ending up in these situations and conversations where I'm being used as an instrument to help people find peace in whatever the situation is that's surrounding them, in a way where I have no idea what's going on in their life, but it can be so chaotic. And just sharing some insight, sharing some wisdom, or sharing some empathy, just being present to listen to them, giving them attention, not even saying anything. It has a way of bringing people into a space where they just trust you so much that they just tell you your whole life story. And everyone would try to relate to you because of the love that you have inside of you, to a point where, you could lose yourself if you don't stay grounded. And I often find myself doing that, I think I've been a husband twice, I've been a stepfather once, and I've been a boyfriend many, many, many times. And in all of those situations, I think the common ground that I take responsibility for losing myself and finding myself every time, because I'll never make anything anyone else's fault. I don't find lessons that way, is I'd extend myself so much until I lost my identity. And my identity was lost in me understanding the energy and what was necessary, or what I felt was necessary for this person to remain balanced. So balanced that I knocked myself off balance. And if that can be a testimony to somebody today, I'm just being real. I'm just talking to be talking right now, but I'm just being honest, because y'all are my audience, all 8 of y'all right now. But we're gonna get that up to 100,000. We're gonna get that up to 1 million. We're gonna get them nice YouTube plaques, because we got some real on here. I decided to come this way with all the nature and stuff behind me, because I didn't want to put too much thought into setting it up, because I honestly felt that, excuse me, got microphones flying everywhere. I honestly felt that if I wanted to be authentic and be real and draw closer to me the people who resonate with me, my soul tribe, my soul family, the real people that I want to get in touch with on this platform, then I had to do something that was basically, what they would resonate with. And, I went to school for all the media communication, advertising, marketing. I could give one-on-one sessions on how to do all of that stuff. If any of y'all are interested, just drop a comment down below and say interested in building brands, and I can walk you through my entire catalog of education in that aspect. I graduated for that. So I also graduated as a valedictorian with Course Directors Awards and Advanced Achievement Awards. In a logical way, that was important to me, but in a spiritual way, it's not. And I just say that to say that this is all intentional. There's choice behind everything that I'm doing right now and trying to connect to you all because I want to resonate. And I'm being so honest in this video because in the future, where there is more structure, I want you all to be a part of that journey and growing with me and seeing where I came from and seeing what's going on and why it's going on and what we're doing here. So it's been a hell of an introduction, I guess, but to wrap everything up, I just hope that you guys can take away from what I'm giving you today that, it's okay to be different. It's okay to feel weird, because what's normal anyway? Really, what's normal anyway? And it's all right to show yourself, to step out and be courageous and do that thing that you want to say, that thing that you want to say that you're afraid everyone's gonna look at you weird for. Don't say everything you feel, but definitely express yourself. And expressing yourself just means letting it come out in a way where you feel satisfied with it being in the open, right? And let it do what it does. It's energy. Energy does what it wants to do. That's not your business what your energy is going to do when it comes out of you. Your intention is your business. Your energy, when it's outside of you, that's creating your freedom, because the people who don't like you aren't meant to like you. Why you want to stifle yourself to make those people like you? The people that love you were meant to love you. Why do you want to suppress yourself and hide yourself to keep that connection from manifesting? The truth in alignment is just the truth of alignment and drawing forward and closer to your spiritual family and your soul family and the people who are meant to be in your life is being authentic, being honest. So the people who consider you ugly fall away, and the people who consider you beautiful come closer. And if this channel can't do that, then I hope that it can give you the courage to just go and live your life how you want to live your life. Definitely introvert focused. We need y'all. Extroverts, we need y'all too. But it's enough of y'all out here doing y'all thing, and no one has to motivate y'all to do y'all thing. Introverts, y'all might not need motivation, but y'all definitely need to feel safe. You need to feel safe in this space that is the physical material world, this third density, third dimension. Y'all exist in the 4D, 5D, and the 6D, which is beautiful. But put your feet on the ground and bring it to life. Show everybody what you're made of. And we'll be on this journey together, because by no means am I perfect. And I think this exposure will show that to you all. But if you like long form content, this will definitely be the place for you. If you feel like you need a release, you need to get grounded, and you just want to feel a sense of peace from hearing somebody relate and talk to the things that you are afraid to speak about, then here we are. Drop some topics down in the comment section. So I'm not just talking about the stuff that I see fit, but I am making an honest assessment of the world around us right now and what's going on. I'm also trying to keep your mind off of the things that are going on around you so that you can be focused on you, because your mind shouldn't be anywhere where your efforts can't do anything about it. And your efforts can't do anything about anything outside of you until you can handle everything inside of you. So this is an inside out kind of journey. It'll be very, 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 very fun. It'll be very soothing. It'll be very relaxing. It'll be very calming. But most importantly, it'll be about you. I'm here for you. A lot of people don't get that attention. And especially today where everyone's attention is already taken. So I want you to know that this channel is about you. Ready, set, soul free. That's the experience. So commune here, come gather here, and let's Let's get busy. Let's talk about our soul's expansion. Let's talk about our mind's expansion. Let's talk about our spirit's expansion. And let's dominate these human bodies that are instruments for us to use to create the worlds that we want to live, create the lives that we want to live, to manifest the worlds that we want to be a part of. Let's do it. Let's do it by talking about it first. Let's speak it into existence. Let's get our minds right? And most of all, let's feel safe. Let's feel safe with everything going on around us. Even if you don't perceive that you're safe, this reality is your lucid dream. What's really going on can't even be seen. So like, it exists in a world that's not accounted for by the general science that's presented to us today. So just know that everything is okay. Know that everything is all good. I'm a war veteran. By the way. I've seen blood. I've seen guns. I've seen bullets. Okay? So when I tell you that everything is okay, trust me when I say everything is okay. It's a miracle that I'm here right now to tell you that, but it is no accident that I'm here to tell you that everything is okay. And everything will be okay because everything is okay. And as long as you feel that way, I promise you will prosper. So, Ready, Set, Soul Free. I'm out of here. Thank you all for tapping in. I'm not going to get used to saying comment, like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, because I want you to come as you are and leave when you want to. You might be able to come in at 15 minutes into a long form video, maybe an hour long video, and get exactly what you need and leave at 20 minutes. You might need to stay for the whole entire duration of a 5 minute, 10 minute, 20 minute, 30 minute, 40 minute, 50 minute, 1 hour long video. Whatever the case may be, there is a scenario that you belong to here, and you are welcome here. You fit here. I love you. The universe loves you. And just know that as you continue kicking on about your day, and as you continue to achieve the things that you want to achieve, and be the thing and the person that you want to be, as you continue to dominate this human experience. I gotta say I'm out for now. We're gonna stay in touch. We're gonna stay tapped in. Y'all be easy. Have one love. Keep your head up. Ready, Set, Soul Free. Thank y'all for tapping in. I don't take it for granted. Please come back for more. Woosah.